Hey, send him this.
You can't do that on the air. We gotta clean it up.
Oh, okay. Send him this then.
That's what we do at work, is we give them the cleaned up.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, there's Thomas the Third.
Yeah.
Never mind, I got one to
I got
send him.
gifts.
Yes.
I'm a mother. Strangers.
What is that? Rocks?
Peanut butter, Mud
Kicks?
Buddies.
Oh, really?
You only test subjects.
Peanut butter what?
And I have your
Marvin?
crock pots.
Could you point it down just a little bit? Take a look at the, well, you can take it down. You can see the line.
Hang in there, hang in there.
If it's
Day at a time.
More?
point down, yeah, we'll point down a bit.
I haven't been around very much lately, so I have.
Okay, hold on 1 second, hold on 1 second.
Well, I was thinking
We gotta mark it this way.
Can't remember if
Up
I'm
this-
sure. I was here last.
Maybe a little more.
Haven't been here for 20 years.
Okay.
Been out camping.
Folks,
There you go.
The white table's causing
There you
problems.
go. Yeah.
That should work.
Try to pay attention. I came in. Did they get all that?
We'll try.
Yeah, there's clubhouse.
Yeah, floor's all done.
It's all done.
Good. Yeah.
We did so good, he don't even recognize the building.
Yeah, yeah.
We're in the clubhouse. Yeah. I thought it was. You're damn funny.
Hey, you wanna,
Everything's the same color.
hey, you wanna move it over this way a little bit so you can get Francis
Well,
in
there's a
there?
lot black.
How much of a delay is there on that? How about that?
Let me take a look.
I don't want to be in the camera
Yeah,
either.
That would be good.
That good right there?
If Kim's not coming yet, it's good.
Keeping you busy.
Definitely adds 10 pounds donut.
There's a delay. 10-pound donut.
Oh, I moved it too
Camera.
far, didn't I?
No, that,
That's
just keep
good, all right.
going. Keep going. No, the other way.
Go the other way. Not the other way.
Let me see if I can bring that in. Just
You have the cameras all hooked up, huh?
If we're lucky.
Wire that we pulled in for the generator. So that's the weather hit for the generator.
Oh, boy.
Three
Pretty
good.
good.
Boy, somebody ruined that picture. I don't mention any names.
Which I.
Dude, with that gray hat on.
Yeah.
The camera's the remote, right? About $4.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah, about $4 a foot for my top.
Do some settings here.
Oh, this, is this your latest?
Yeah.
And they got,
It's all of them, I see three of them.
they got plugins
All
put in.
there.
Yeah, that's all
There, that way they don't have to have
Up here, top.
extension cords or anything.
Oh, really?
This one's
Yeah.
for the generator.
Wow, okay.
Field days, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, they,
Good job.
well, they're working on that, we're gonna have
This kind of underneath.
power,
What's gonna happen?
oh, we're gonna have cubicles over here,
It's
there's
already
gonna
out
be
of the, like,
hookups and all the cubicles.
yeah, I wrote him a
hook
check
up
and I took it
radios.
out, so we're down to 11,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave's got a great big
Yeah,
power supply
We're gonna be in good shape, but I was hoping,
with battery backup.
because this whole awning thing is not really on the grant, it was originally. But, if we can, put that on our grant. If we could talk to them, about getting some computers. Because that was one thing that they do. And maybe take some of the money, like the general fund. and what's that?
Hey, we need to move the camera again.
So
I really
it's
wanna
up to
get
what
that-
everybody wants to do. I
I
mean,
really want to get that porch. I really want to get the porch, but I really think we need repeaters.
Oh, yes.
What to? So I'd like to get both. Well, I can.
hello, how are you?
Hey.
You're lucky.
The only thing I can.
See where I have.
There you go.
Oh, what's for me?
The only thing I can take on electrical wise, maybe we might want a power drop down to the thing.
we talked about
We
that.
talked about it.
Yep.
And outside lights. But I'd like to redo all the soffit around the building and put the guttering on. And I think that's probably
Contract with the.
their responsibility.
Because the
I know the gutter. So we put can lights in when we do soft.
We'll make it work. if you
Most
see
of that
it.
soft is pretty rough.
It's all wood, plywood, isn't
This
it?
is plywood, yeah.
You talking about aluminum or,
Aluminum or vinyl, yeah. But I think that needs to be redone, but I think we do the outside light, you have to put in.
Here's
Can
minutes,
lights.
I don't know if you'll be able to read them.
And then, of course, we put in can lights in the new addition out there. But
Steve
that,
might have to help me with the
we're
big
not
words.
talking about hardly any big words, the lights are softened out there. They get can lights and like
working in for you,
$20 a piece. And then I got power right up there ready to go out.
No.
So, all we gotta do is stick it out there. We're done.
well, you know, Carl has this plated glass. Windbreak. It'd be nice to put one of those, center it over
Right,
top of
right,
that.
right in there. But I would really like to see one every 4 foot down.
Well, you can't read, but I look at it.
That's what I'd like to see. I think that'd look really nice. But, at the very least, one where over the door, very least. And if that's the case, we already got 2 lights out where the old entrance to.
Well, you know, if we get our patio out there, once this windbreak is in, I mean, technically it's movable, but it's gonna be difficult for you to take something big out, make that turn.
Yeah.
So that door is gonna be the main entrance.
Yeah.
You can't see Kim.
She doesn't want.
By the
it.
way, did I mention to you that I sprayed the weed guy?
Yes.
She doesn't want in?
I signed.
I couldn't remember if you was here. I knew it.
She
was
said
late.
no?
I couldn't remember if you was here.
I'm gonna do it
No,
anyway.
She doesn't want in it.
She doesn't want in? Well, that's up to Gil now.
She's in witness protection.
Yeah.
Why do you think she's here?
She's on YouTube now.
No, nobody actually watches
Do
this,
we
so
have
don't worry about that.
Yeah, there's like 100,000 views last month.
Yeah, we got 15.
What I'm saying is if I had it, I would
Expect that.
be.
Some good stiff coffee. I made it.
Let's go.
I
Yeah,
didn't mean for it to be that stiff.
that's truck driving coffee.
No, this is the grant.
Hey, you want me to turn you away from there, Kim?
What? I find.
If you're gonna get mad, I'll turn you away, cause I don't wanna make nobody mad.
I almost made
We're trying
another
to find
person
that
kid.
one.
I say I got,
Lord knows I've done enough of that.
well,
Ain't
I
I,
think I
Dave?
told you I'm with hometown cable water.
What's that?
Almost do
I
not.
said, I don't wanna make anybody mad. Lord knows I've done enough of that.
All right, I think it's time to get started
I don't know
here.
all of them.
Hang on just a second.
All righty.
Yeah, I think my.
Everybody got one?
Wendy, you got one?
I had to wait, didn't see you come in.
I don't need one. I read it. On the phone.
Okay.
What's the pain in the ass?
I think all I have are
Oh, waking up. Waking up.
Well, he can't see and I can't hear, so together we make a pretty good team.
I didn't hear him.
You didn't hear me? I said he can't see and I can't hear.
What?
All right, now you're playing with me.
Who's on first?
Yeah, I had.
My guys do that to me all the time.
That's what I thought.
Of course, I'm always
So I
saying,
didn't print it out. It's for that special meeting.
I'll say something, then go, what?
Okay.
I'll repeat it, what?
That's funny,
All
though.
right, now you just play.
I found it.
Okay.
It was in your stuff.
Wouldn't be no fun if you couldn't mess
I
with
do,
people.
yeah, I know.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's all stand here, face the flag, recite the pledge of allegiance, and remain standing for a word of prayer. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father in heaven, thank you for this beautiful day, for our very being, for bringing us together in this place this evening. We just ask that you preside over us, keep us as one, and keep the business before us, that we might serve our fellow man in any way that you see fit. Just bless us, we pray, in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right.
If anybody's hungry, you got a double cheeseburger down here.
Yeah, I can't.
But that was the door
Door
prize.
prize.
Door prize.
No, auction that off at the end of the show.
Okay.
All right,
Big raffle that.
Jim, are you ready with the minute?
Yeah. Okay, so we met last month on June 24th. We had 14 members in attendance. Francis opened the meeting at 6 p.m. with pledge and prayer. Kim read the minutes from the last meeting. Gil motion, Jeff seconded, motion approved. Crystal reported the club general balance was $8,388.79, which included payment for the internet for 3 months, a $61 donation from Newport Sportsman Club, and donation to the Handfest. The grant balance is $15,131.19, which includes epoxy, floor grinder, and paying Dave Wood for building stuff. The building balance is $442.45. Dave Wood motion, Carl seconded, motion approved. Tony reported that the building at the park is done. Our commitment is filled. Crystal reported that the only people that showed up on June 2nd to help was Steve, Tony, and herself. Field day. Rick asked about tarps, and Steve said he has quite a few. Gil asked about running it on Sunday also, and yes, as usual, it will be set up for Sunday. Crystal discussed the food and what people need to bring. Steve reported he will finish the floor later on this week. Dave Wood reported that they are going to use a split site receiver instead of duplexer. Good thing I reported. Grant, Tony met with Bob Eggers about the canopy and porch. We are waiting on the quote. He talked to TJ Concrete about pouring the slab. Dave Wood gave an update on the grant. Crystal said she brought in coffee cups. If you use them, then rinse it and put it up. Tony wants to block up the windows on the building by the tower. Tony made a motion to spend up to $500 for block in order to block the windows. Rick seconded, motion approved. Tony also said the building will be painted after the windows are blocked. Discord, Crystal asked for no messaging after 10 p.m. Talked about shutting off the notifications. Dave Wood said he will paint the new stations in the clubhouse. Carl motioned to adjourn the meeting. Tony seconded, meeting adjourned at 6:50.
All right. Anybody have any additions to the minutes that they were read?
I did fix this one.
You what?
I did fix that notification problem.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Also, thanks, just for the record.
Sorry,
that
PC, you have-
site was
the meeting is going on right now.
People.
Yeah, I was so busy. See you.
Any other corrections or additions? If not, do I hear a motion to approve the minutes?
Tony motions,
All right,
Gil seconds.
all right. All those in favor, signify by raising your hand. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Ready for me?
I'm ready. Let her rip.
Okay, the general balance for the club is $8,300.79. I had to pay for the PO box this month. So that's what that was.
And that's the PO box for the whole year.
That's a whole year. It went up and all the post offices PO boxes went up. So last year it was $81. This year it's $88. It'll probably go up again next year. Hopefully not, but
They needed more money to not get our mail.
that's right. Sorry. I only deliver what I feel like delivering.
I know.
Well, they
I
got-
know. I don't want to deliver
Yeah,
it.
but
Right out the
I just take it back to the office. I don't want to deliver it. Grant, we are at $11,607.74. And that includes paying for TC for all the electrical work and for the DC connections that they just ordered.
All right. How are we standing on equipment purchased with the grant?
Well, this last week, we added, Well, we got the batteries, we got 200 amp hour lithium ion phosphate batteries with a 200-watt solar panel and a charge controller, Victron charge controller that can take up to 100 volts into it. So I kind of overbuilt that a little bit in case you wanted to add addition. So that is here. Crystal's writing the check for that. It's been ordered and it's delivered. I did order some other things too since last meeting. We've got our soldering, a lot of our soldering station stuff. It's a Weller, adjustable LED programmable soldering gun. It's got, we got flux, we got all the cleaning tips and replacement tips. And then when Dwayne went to the Dayton Hand Convention, I don't know if we mentioned this, but he picked up a lot of Anderson power poles, red and black DC wire, connectors, PL259 connectors, just a lot of different items there. And we have a desk that we're going to put in here that will be set up that way. I intend to bring my source monitor over here, so if anybody wants to check a radio, because I'm not using it like I used to since I'm retired. So I might as well bring it over here and let everybody get to use it. Maybe we'll show some guys how to run it, get the idea of what this, just as a training, So, yeah, now that we have the floor done, our next thing is to do the trim and stuff, and we got the trim here now. I painted all of that last week, and we're really getting down to the little minor details now. The biggest purchases have already been made. And just as a reminder, we bought a Yaesu FT991 for a base station in here. We bought two of the newest Yaesu FTM 150s, which have a noise canceling function to them. So on simplex or somebody in a distance that's 3 pounds of noise on them, it makes them sound like P25. It's a new development, and it's really, Thomas can speak to that because he's got one in his truck. So we got two of those for here. We got a 40 amp Astron dual meter power supply with battery backup to hook to these two batteries that will be being charged, so that no matter what, we have 3 ways now of 3 ways of power in case there's emergency power out. Carl's got all these doors, these panels here to make our cubicles. Those were 4 feet wide, and he was Steve helped him too. They cut them down to 3 foot because 4 foot was just a little bit too much. It's taking up some floor space. So it made them lighter to work with. And I'm going to paint them sometime during the next week or 2. And then we're going to hang them. And then we've got, would you pick up where that cable track or that gray cable track? I don't know if most of you guys know what cable track is or cable raceway. This stuff here is what we're going to use to run our cabling in coming out of the office. And it'll go from cube to cube, and it'll go clear to the end to the refrigerator. So when we put the antennas over there on that shelter across the way here, the awning, we could run it down and right in that way, so it's all covered and hidden. So that's all going to be mounted, and all the cabling run, the DC cable and the coaxes to each of those 3 cubicles. And we're going to put SO239 connectors on the top of the desktop. When you lower that down and just screw a jumper in and right into your radio. I ordered one small little rechargeable light, like a desk lamp. It's
Which would be painting.
USB, so it's a 5 volt LED, but it's adjustable. Has no cord on it until you're charging it. And you can take it here, and it'd be great for field day if you're working out in the dark or in here, just to have more light to put that on here, because we don't actually have any lights directly over the cubicles. But these are the kind of things we're down to details, and a little small stuff. But it's all coming together. So once we get the trim on, we can start moving everything in here that we got stored all over the place, because it made a lot of sense to get the walls all finished up before we start dragging any more stuff in. So anyhow, but Tony.
I don't know if this is new business, but it goes along with what you're talking about. You'd asked about those trip light.
Yes.
Okay. After talking with my brother a little bit more about this, he said that those are not going to prevent from a lightning strike. He said it's going to take everything out.
No matter, there's no way to protect.
He said you got to go way big to prevent from lightning, because there's just so much voltage. That's basically what a joule is, basically voltage.
Yeah.
He said that also, from the generator or the power source, he said you're probably going to burn up your power supply before you ever burn up the radio. because you're going 110 to 12 volts.
Yeah,
He said, but if you get a power spike, he said it's gonna burn up the components in the power supply before it ever gets
so
to.
that's your surge protector for the
That's the
radio.
surge protection. He
Yeah.
said, now you can put them in there, he said, but he said, you're probably still gonna burn up the power supply before you
Yeah,
burn up the trip.
well, they're like, they're
Trips.
about 10% of the cost of a radio.
Right.
So, yeah, we can
So
sacrifice.
he said, you know, those low
Yeah.
voltage power fluctuations, he said, yeah, it will, but if you're on that power supply, he said, it's probably gonna burn up the power supply before it ever
Okay.
gets to the radio anyway.
Yeah. And this conversation came about because I asked Tony about, what we need to do for surge protection on all of our equipment. And of course, he just explained that there. Yeah, I mean, we'll do what we need to do. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about smoking the power supply.
I'm not worried about that either,
No.
but about the first time somebody plugs a radio in there and they do smoke your radio, they're gonna be looking at me like,
Yeah.
you said that wouldn't happen.
Well,
Okay, anything's
If
possible.
it comes to lightning, you can't say.
Lightning, lightning's gonna take out whatever it
Right,
is,
right. Okay. Well,
if it's coming through the power.
it is what it is.
So
You know.
if it was me and my radio, I'd say forget about the trip light, cause it's probably not gonna do anything to protect my radio
Okay.
anyways.
All right.
And I could sacrifice the power supply.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's.
And he said, if you're gonna start up the generator, don't start up don't start up the generator with the mains on, start it up with everything disconnected, let it come up to speed, balance out, then turn on the.
And that was my secondary thought about having a surge protector at the radio equipment because of that difference when they go from generator to line or back and forth. So,
So I'll leave it up to you,
well,
whether you think it's,
I mean,
I can't answer the question.
yeah.
I'm just saying what a professional said, that he didn't think it was going to save a radio.
Yeah.
Now it may save the power supply.
You mean it smoked the power supply before the radio? Is that what you meant?
That's what I'm saying. If you didn't have the trip light, he said it might save a power supply,
Oh, okay.
but
Yeah.
power supply is not real expensive, so
Yeah.
versus a
Smack it.
trip light. Okay, I just wanted to throw that in with
Yeah.
this merchandise you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Anyhow, that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now as far as equipment and stuff. We got a lot of stuff that's already bought, it's being paid for as we go along, and still have $11,000 in our account is a good feeling. We can talk more about that in a little longer, because we're still on, not even on old
Well, I was
business
gonna
yet.
say.
So back to you, Francis. I'll say.
Yeah, all right, well,
Hold on, Francis, I have something.
all
Back to, we forgot the $442.45 in the building fund. I forgot to add that when I was reading off so we have,
so that would go into our current balance then?
our current balance for the building fund.
Yeah, the building fund.
We
that
have
started
three,
originally.
funds.
Okay.
So, and I forgot to read off, which it hasn't changed in a while and I forgot about it.
That's the money that was the fund, the earmark put back when we started on this building.
Yeah,
And we had what, $6,800 in materials
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
money donated, and that was before the grant.
Right.
So basically, the drywall, the paint, the mud, all
It's all
the
paid for,
installation before we started. So
Yeah.
that's why we're really set in
Yeah.
pretty good shape.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we'll talk more about that later, so.
All right. All right.
so do we need to approve that? Yeah. So we need to approve the finances, the amended finances. We need to do a motion in
Well, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if
the motion and a
we need a
second.
motion then on the, finance. In a second, if we can get a motion.
Tony,
I
Made the
made a
motion.
motion to amend the finance.
All right. Did we get a second?
Marvin.
Marvin.
Marvin?
Thanks, Marv.
Come on it, man. I'm right here for you. I'm here for you.
Does everybody
I'm gonna move this thing
understand
along.
what we're doing here?
Yes,
Does anybody have a question about it?
no.
All right. All right.
That's settled.
All those in favor signify by raising your hand. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. All right. That was it on the finances, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's our next, an update on the, grant and, equipment,
talk
see.
about field day.
You guys got the, tower,
Yes.
in here, right?
The tower is purchased. It's in our storage building down there by the park.
Okay.
And, the antennas are at my house, coax at my house, polyphase is at my house,
Okay,
you know. So, yeah, we're just waiting for the time we can all put it together. So,
okay.
yeah, we got all that.
And somebody get a bucket truck. All right, Let's see what next one here.
Field day.
Field day. I don't know what you guys, get figured out. The field day.
We had field day.
Oh, yeah, it's over, duh.
Yeah.
The weather wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah, it's a nice day.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day.
Did you make lots of contacts?
Gil, you got what I sent you, right?
I've got that, but of course the other stuff's on the computers and I don't have those, so we keep it on.
What's that?
The computers that I had over there?
Yeah, oh, I've got the computers at my house.
Yeah.
Cause we gathered that stuff up for you.
Yeah,
That's
we had
fine.
some network problems.
Yeah, that's fine. But, I don't know, we probably had about 170 contacts, I think, or something like that.
How many stations did you have?
4,
4?
Yeah. 4 alpha.
Okay.
I showed up in time to eat.
Yeah, but you prepared all that stuff before, so.
Did, nobody went hungry, right?
No.
No,
Okay,
I even brought a lot of food back.
really? That's right. Did we have anyone from any of the other surrounding clubs come in and, participate in any?
I think about all the other clubs are doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't, that didn't surprise me. There was a girl there. Who was that girl, Tony? Do you remember who that lady was that came in? That.
She was over there, I don't know, she was walking.
She was walking by.
She was walking by and kind of heard the radio.
heard the commotion?
Yeah, and she was really interested in being a ham radio operator.
Okay.
Problem is, one of her first statements to me is, I just got out of prison.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
So,
that's not gonna work.
I mean,
Hey,
I
you'll
think
fit right
she,
in.
I think she really liked ham radio, but the whole time I'm talking to her and showing her around, I'm thinking, you're gonna have a hard time getting a license.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
and I hated to say anything to her
Depends on
at that
the-
point, because there's too many people around. But I'm not saying she couldn't, but I don't know what she did.
Yeah.
And
And fly
I just
top-
know
fly his funnel.
they typically don't give felons a license, especially when they just got out of prison.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it was 20 years, yeah. But anyways, I kind of felt that because she was really interested in it. She knew a lot about radio already. And
You don't know what her.
she probably could get a license, other than the fact that
Yeah.
I just got out of prison. Why would she even tell me that?
I don't know. That was so strange.
Yeah,
We gave her dinner though, you know?
yeah, she ate, she
Yeah.
stayed for, well, she's probably there an hour.
Yeah.
And the entire time you were on the radio, she stayed.
Yeah, she
You
was
were
watching.
Yeah.
She was afraid that she
She's
was
gonna-
going to stand behind you though.
Very awkward.
Are you sure he won't bite? He won't bite.
Well, you never know.
Not very hard at least.
You
I'm
never
getting
know.
old. I don't know. I might.
We are all guilty of judging others, and, you just never know.
She was a very sweet girl. Who knows what she was in prison for? It could have been something that she was defending her family and
Who knows?
punched somebody in the nose and got charged with a freaking assault. Well, I would do the same thing, right? You know, I don't know. I don't know why she told me that or why she felt she needed to tell me that she just
Maybe
got
she
out of
just
prison.
being upfront and honest with you.
Yeah, and she definitely was. And she was
Okay.
very upfront, very honest. So,
Her version of prison could have just been jail too.
Could be.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
You know.
Well, she said prison. I just
Right,
got out of
right.
prison. So somebody that was in jail wouldn't say I got out of prison. I don't think.
Right.
Not normal.
All right, is there any update on the slab? Concrete?
We are still getting quotes coming in.
I just got a phone number from the guy in Dunkirk, so I'm gonna have a price coming from him.
All right.
And we're getting a quote on
The
our porch on the
Oh,
back,
yeah.
we're getting a new quote for that because the quote came in awfully high.
Okay. Now, is that us preparing the base and everything to where they just come in and pour, or
No,
is that them doing everything?
That's it.
based it, yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, I think we're- all right, coffee cups.
There's coffee cups here.
Yeah.
There's two types of coffee cups. There's mugs, and then Bill just brought in some
Well, the way my eyes
paper
were,
cups, and they're up in the
I,
cabinet.
I looked at that and said coffee cups, and then I saw $500, and I thought, what in the world?
Those are expensive coffee.
Yeah.
You keep your coffee hot.
The way, the way my eyes jump around.
Steve's gonna get some coffee filters.
Yes.
We got a popcorn machine we used last meeting. We just didn't get to it this week. Right there, it's the official popcorn machine for JCARC. It's pretty good. Works pretty good.
We're gonna have to get decals for it.
Yeah. Let me, Francis, let Phil Dave in, because he hadn't been here for a while.
Okay.
On our building, we were talking about building originally a 36-foot long shelter house right off the end of this building. The Fair Board wouldn't go for that because they've had a lot of water line issues there. They said you can come out 12 foot from the building and you'll stay away from whatever thing we need. So we got quotes for that. And the quote we got was pretty high. Of course, what isn't? So we've got some leads on a couple other contractors. So that's what we're doing. But the goal is here to bring the roof line out the same as it comes out of this building now, same kind of metal and everything. It'll have an enclosed ceiling underneath it with recessed lights. And it's a pole, was it 6-inch posts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they didn't say.
yeah. 6-inch posts, like a shelter house.
I just looked at. the
Go ahead.
top.
Do we have to get a permit, building permit to add on?
I don't think so, because this is public property.
Check
It's
with
capped.
Fair Board.
Yeah, I don't know that we do.
Okay.
They just built a building over there. Somebody did at the horse barns here, what, last year?
No, that is-
So I don't think it's gonna be a problem. It's, yeah,
I don't know, but,
we can find out.
As far as I know, the thing that would have to go through would be the commission.
Maybe. Yeah,
Fair Board.
they manage that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what our goal is here is make a patio and maybe later on enclose it. You know, to have another room. That would give us, right now, with the dimensions we're looking at, would give us about 225 square feet that we could call another room and use it all year round. But we just want to get a roof under it, or over top now. And, I think it'd be great because we're looking at getting a gas grill, a natural gas grill. We've already got water plumbed out there with the shut off valve in here. So we could have, a carry-in dinner, we could have a picnic, we could have people during the fair, during the engine show, stop by, and we want it inviting for people to come in. So that's the long and short of it. That's what we're talking about. So,
I remember you talking about.
Oh, I did? Okay, well, sorry about that. Never mind.
Dave's like, yeah, you already told me this. I seen it in his eyes.
Now you really know, right?
I don't mean that way. I remember you talking about.
Yeah,
doing
right,
something.
yeah.
Hey, at least he paid it.
This, no message is after 10. Is that Discord?
Yeah.
That's Discord and text messages, because I get up really early.
Sorry.
So is that gonna affect everybody?
As of now, so what's causing that's the bots. I made a bot, which is, me coding not good. So I set up a timer. It was supposed to go off Friday. I turned it on Tuesday. For some reason, it stopped on my end. I never got anything, but I looked at my brother, who is doing back end. He's been getting these messages that it snoozed me, but not the club. So it worked.
Don't you know how to turn the notices off?
I'm not
your
on
phone?
Discord. It goes off on his phone.
I get yelled at.
I just shut mine off when I go to bed.
As of now, it only goes off by turning
The
it off,
notice.
unless I
on your
just turn
phone.
it on. I showed you how to turn it
Yeah.
off.
Problem is, if I turn off the notices, and for me, it's not at night, it's during the day.
If you only go in the app and say only mentions, it will not alert you.
Well, my concern of affecting the whole Discord is the fact that we have
10 o'clock at night, we got a tornado coming through, can't notify anybody.
I've got a suggestion. I don't know, you guys take it for what it's worth. Only use Discord for
Club
club
stuff only.
business, not chit chatting, just club business. And I haven't signed up for Discord just because my phone rings all the freaking time and I have to look
that
at
was the
everything that comes across.
With the text messages too, it was going to
Same
be
with text
on
messages. It'd
club
start with
stuff,
a,
and
and then it would move into
I have a
the
full-time
ribbing one
job.
another and.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but I don't wanna hear it, I shut it off. The notice.
I
on your
can't
app.
turn it off.
On your apps, you can.
Then I may as well not have it, right?
I'll delete it.
Well, it
I
depends
mean,
on what-
it's-
Because if I turn it off and a
Mine's
tornado comes through, then I don't have. to.
That's
So I
your
may as well-
call.
Right.
Mine's on
That's why I
But-
just never signed up for Discord.
But that, in a way, if you're getting on there to chit chat 3 o'clock in the morning and our phones are going off, that's a little disrespectful. Okay, I have to be up
Use
and
it for club business.
5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So that's why I said 10 o'clock. If you guys want to chit chat, whatever. And then when we're trying to work, the phones are constantly going off for.
Well, if I think if
stuff.
there's a weather
And
warning on and it's 11 o'clock at night,
That's
and I
different.
go to bed, I leave it on.
That's different.
And then if it goes beep, 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 you know,
But-
I know
Right.
something's going
The
on.
chit chat
But to
and
turn
stuff.
it off at the app site, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we
I-
can
I
sign
don't-
up for
Only for the weather
official
box.
club business.
Well, that's my
I turned
suggestion.
that off.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to turn it off. It's official club
Yeah.
business.
Official
And when
club
I'm looking at it, it's, hey, that's official club business. I needed to know that.
I think
wanna
the
chit chat,
go
go to your
individual.
personal.
If they
That's,
wanna turn it on,
yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
saying,
what-
right.
Where I was
So
getting at.
if it's
No.
official club
Yeah,
business,
something's
then
gonna happen.
who's gonna use it then? Cause
Club fire, club.
Well, anybody could use it if it's official club business. They could say, hey, this is gonna happen, or, hey, there's a tornado coming through Geneva. That's official club business. But other
the
than
only
that-
thing I need it for is there anybody gonna be at the clubhouse tomorrow?
Well,
That's
that-
official club business
Yes.
then?
That is.
Or
what
is it not?
It is.
It doesn't sound like it is to
No,
me.
it's
No,
official club
it
business.
is, it is official club business.
Yeah.
If you're asking if people are gonna be here in the morning,
I would
if
say
you're,
so.
if you're, but if you
I don't
guys are
care.
just
I'm
talking
not
back
afraid.
and forth, use your own personal, text message,
That's
not
all I
in the
can ask.
group.
Yeah.
The group text messages and Discord was meant to be for official club business, like if we have a special meeting, or if meetings getting canceled, or
Or if nobody's gonna be
if
here on
nobody's gonna be
Saturday.
here on Saturday.
And the
That's
thing
the
about
only-
it
that's
is,
the only thing I
we
use
don't
it-
know if anybody's gonna be here or not.
That's the
except
only
for-
thing I use it
Except for the
for.
guy that knows he's gonna be here.
That's the only thing I use it for.
Yeah, but like if you
I'd say
just
that's
want to
official.
talk to
All right,
somebody
well, cool,
Keep
then
it
I'll
off.
keep it.
of the club
You know what I'm saying?
chat, everybody has everybody's phone number, start another, you know what I mean? It's just, when you're trying to work or trying to sleep and that's just constantly going on, it
Well,
makes it
that's
really
the only
hard.
reason I've got the app, so I can see if anybody's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say so you could bug somebody.
No, that's the only reason I've got
No, that's,
it. 'Cause I drove down here 10 times, ain't nobody been here.
I'm not even
Kinda
being mean
wasted-
because my
wasted
wife's
trip.
even got specific instructions. You don't call or text me during work hours unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I don't mind a text message here and there, but when it's constantly going off and I gotta stop because I'm driving, I gotta stop and check it, make sure it's not something important, then I gotta go,
Right.
and then
that's-
it's going off in another 2 minutes.
That's the way with my business. 90% of my calls or text I get are spam. Okay, so people ask, why do you even answer them if you don't know who they are? Well, for the example is today, I get one from Cincinnati. And I'm thinking, it's spam. And I pick it up and no, it's a truck driver gonna make a delivery to my shop tomorrow for an item that I've been waiting on. And I could have just, well, I ain't answering that, and I wouldn't got that delivery. So I have to look and answer every one of them.
Yeah, and I don't answer any of them, and I miss a lot.
Yeah. And I can't wait till I retire so I can just turn that damn thing off and just forget about it. That is, I hate that phone. I hate it.
I know, it's bad.
I'll hit it with the hammer. Because I think about doing mine all the time too.
And
We could
people
probably
call me,
raise
if
some
if
money.
they call me in this business, I always save their name and number so that I know it's not spam when they
Sure.
call. And I've got like 700 contacts in my phone.
You're too popular.
I mean, that's how many I got. But the thing about it is though, is when 90% of them are freaking spam. But every once in a while, it's a truck driver who wants to make a delivery.
All right, where we at here? Painting the stations at the clubhouse.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. That's these cubicle walls.
Dividers, right.
Yeah, we're gonna paint them and then we're gonna hang them
Okay.
and, yeah, and I've got
I was gonna ask, do those have soundproof material?
yeah, it's real thick.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were regular cubicle walls.
okay.
We've got a dry erase board that is in a piece of furniture like a cabinet.
Oh,
You
really?
open it up like this, and you got a 47 by 47 dry erase, and it'll have two big notepads, like to draw stuff on, like, rip them off and do another one. So we're gonna mount that right over there.
Don't use magic markers.
No, not permanent markers, dry erase. Well, you could use finger paint if you wanted, I don't care.
All right. Any other old business?
Yep, need to back up a little bit. I did not get the block for the, storage building down there yet. And I haven't got with the city about getting the contract changed yet. So that's still, no, on the other, storage building.
Storage building, yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll get that on the radar here soon to get talking with them. That probably I need to do before I even worry about the block. I need to, get with them on that.
Well, I need to get with Himmelgarn too, see.
Yes, get with him and see if he's interested in, that way I wouldn't even have to buy the block.
Yeah.
But,
If not, I don't think
we said the roof is done. My secretary gave me a bill on that today, which was, I gave it to you, what was that, $720?
$720.
$720 is what it cost me to do that roof. If anybody wants to donate, or if you guys think the club needs to pay for it, or you just want me to donate it, either way. But I'm just letting you know. So, right now it's billed to demand, we'll just leave it that way if the club wants to leave it that way.
Bill what?
Again, for Dave's sake. Dave, did you know what we're talking about, this other building? We have another building. Were you aware of that?
Tony's guys went down and changed that roof because nobody showed.
I'll let Tony explain it to you. Tony, fill Dave in on what, because he's not aware of this building.
Milton Miller Park, down there on the, be the northwest corner of Portland by the water tower.
Oh, yeah.
They used to, the ball diamond's there. Okay, well, the city has done away with the ball diamond. Still there, but they don't want to maintain it. And they had this building. It was the old concession stand.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, they wanted my company to come out and get rid of the power, so they're just gonna demo the building, do away with it. And I said, you ever think about giving it to us? He said, well, we don't want to maintain it. You guys maintain it, that'd be great. So what our theory was, we got the repeaters there on the tower that we maintain. We got a memorandum of understanding from the county to maintain those repeaters. That little shack underneath the water tower. The shack is junk. It needs tore down. So we either got to fix that shack or maintain this new block building with a new roof on it. Well, that's no brainer, right?
You have to move it or anything?
Nope. It's like 20 feet, 30 feet away from the other one, so we just got to extend the cable over. So we got a contract with the city for this building. The problem was they wrote the contract for 2 years, which was nice. Rent is $100, $200 a year. $100 a year. They waived the first 2 years if we put the roof on. And that was all fine. But the 2 years wasn't long enough that we felt comfortable to move the county's equipment into this building that we could lose the lease on. So if we move the equipment, we lose the lease, and we've tore down the other building, where are we gonna put the equipment? So I gotta go back to the city and say, hey, we need an indefinite lease, that as long as we're maintaining that equipment, we have the lease. So, but we got the roof on now, everything's squared away with that, so I just need to go back to them and say, hey, we need an indefinite lease. The city manager just wanted to give us the building. The Parks Board said, well, yeah, but we charge the school for playing out there at Sportland. We charge them $100 a year rent on playing ball out there for practice, whatever else it was. So they didn't feel that they could give us something. So they rented it to us. Yeah, okay, so I think that brings everything up to speed. Okay, yeah.
All
Did
right,
that cover what you wanted me to cover?
Well, just, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah,
any other?
you probably already know.
Yeah, you didn't know that, right?
That'd be a nice building.
Oh, yeah.
It is, block building, metal roof, yeah.
A lot more room in there. We can put our repeaters without having to climb on each other to get to
Yeah,
around the back.
and plus it gives us a storage unit.
I know.
So that bill you were talking about, he donated the roof for that building.
No,
The
labor.
The labor.
the labor.
I donated the labor to finish it,
Okay,
Which
so
was
in that
the-
case, and your secretary said that's $720.
and that was billed at cost.
So from my standpoint, everything I've seen you do for this club, I feel like you should be reimbursed for that.
We'll make a motion.
I do make a motion for
I'll
that.
second it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Did you get that wrote down, Kim? Possibly read it back so everybody understands completely, fully what the motion was about.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't ask before I did that, I just did it because it needed to be done.
I understand,
That was-
but
that's
you've
why I
done a
just
lot
got
for
it
this
done.
club.
Yeah. And I did that knowing that it was on me. So I appreciate the
You,
motion.
you had, what, 2 or 3 of your guys there?
Had three guys. Yeah. And my business is not making any money.
No, well,
Didn't make any money on any of the electrical in here, by the way, either. No money in our coffers before. Just paid for the guy's labor.
Kim, you wanna read that motion back?
Steve Betts motion to reimburse Tony $720 for labor on the storage building roof. Dave Wood seconded.
All right. Everybody hear that? All right, all those in favor of the motion, signify by raising your hand. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. All right, you had something else.
I do. That cannot be paid out of the building
Right, no.
budget, right? It has to be paid out of
It
the
has to be paid
General
out.
fund.
out of the
General
general
oh,
fund.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the building budget is 400 and change, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm talking about the
Grant.
grant money. Can't come out of
Yeah,
the grant money, it has to
can't
come out of the
grant. It's
general
not part of
general
this,
fund.
it has to be general fund. So,
That's
Okay,
all, that's
yeah.
all I have.
all right.
All right, any other old business? Guess we're ready for new business. We don't have any?
Yeah, well, I can talk about where the electrical as it stands right now is basically done unless somebody wants something else. The generator, transfer switch is out there waiting for a generator, which Dave has. But we can hook up any generator to it today and power the building.
There is a place to store the generator when not in use, correct?
Generator's always gonna be out there,
That's a permanent house.
permanent,
10K
Oh, it's
generator.
permanent, okay,
permanent generator.
okay.
But we're not really ready to install that because we don't have a way to secure it yet. We're talking about a fence. We don't have a gas line to it yet. So no reason to put it there until we're ready to
Is
get it.
that gonna go on a slab or just set on the ground?
This has a 4-foot sidewalk all the way around this building,
Right,
and it'll fit right there on one of those
okay.
current slabs that, right next to the gas regulator, the gas input there. It's right there. It's 2
Yeah,
feet from
yeah.
Rick?
Yeah, I think I brought it up the last meeting and I'd like to bring it up again. We've got a lot of money in this building, we've got a lot of equipment, a lot of things. Do we need to look at our policy to make sure we're covered on all this?
I told you last meeting, it's already covered. I went and
With all the additional equipment
Yes.
we've got?
Yes.
So if
Once,
somebody steals a generator, we're gonna get,
yes, once we
Okay.
are completely done, I have to take an itemized list of everything that we have in this building.
Yep.
Take it down to the insurance company.
Radios and everything.
Radios, everything. Take it to the insurance company. We are fully covered.
Full, Chris.
Yeah, with our liability insurance. it
Are
is
we covered until,
Yes. Cause I asked that question too, cause I told him we were doing construction on it, we will have some stuff in here, and he said yes, but when we are done, he wants a
he wants a complete list?
complete list of everything that we have in this building. So the TV, all the radios.
I have talked,
Stuff in the other building. Is it covered?
Well,
Well,
that's the, belongs to
that's-
the county.
That belongs to the county. That is not part of our liability insurance.
but we'll have equipment.
but
in
is the
there.
equipment
That's
down
right.
there?
That,
Well,
when-
we will have, well,
Well, that tower's sitting over there.
yeah. there's a
Yeah.
tower there, but yeah, you're right. That may be a little,
that
We
I'll
got-
have to go in and talk to him on that one, and we may have to up our policy to include that building. But at the time when I had talked to them about this building, we hadn't had that one yet.
Yeah.
That's a good question and that's something that's been brought up in several different ways.
Mhm.
I've also went and nothing's probably been done. But I went and talked to a member of the fair board and said, hey, you guys might wanna look at what your policy, your liability, or not your liability, but your coverage on that building.
Right.
Cause it ain't just a piece of shit building no more.
Mhm.
So we've put 40,000 in here.
Yep.
And I said, I think you guys need to increase your policy on this. Now, is the whole fairground covered under one policy, or is there?
I'm sure it's
I
a
don't know.
blanket.
Well, the only reason I asked that is because, I talked to my insurance agent, and I said, oh, by the way, I wanna check, I've got quite a few guns now. More guns, because I inherited quite a few, and my coverage, he said, well, no, nothing about your guns, you better let us know.
Yeah.
Well, my policy went up a little bit.
Yeah,
Sure.
and ours might too, especially once we add the building. But as our current policy right now, we are covered, but he wants an itemized list. And once he gets that itemized list, it may go up a little bit, but I don't see it going up
And
that
that
much.
itemized list goes back to a question that I brought up years ago.
Yep.
We need a list, we need serial numbers, model
Yes.
numbers on everything we got in this club.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I know
Because
we're,
if you don't have it,
yeah, I
you
know
can't
we're,
claim it.
I know we're in a brick building, but for like that paperwork, if, make a copy for Kim, and we would make a copy to keep here, but I think we should get a little fire safe lockbox.
Well,
For,
we need
you know
to-
what I mean?
We need to
Take
get
you
the
back.
model number, serial number. on
I
all
think
that.
that it had been done at one time.
Oh,
It
Today's
had been.
technology.
I
just take a
think
picture of
That's
it.
what I was saying, why don't
Didn't
just
you
go
and
take a
Jeff
picture?
get all the repeater information and stuff?
That was for the property that belongs to the county in that building down there.
Okay,
The inventory list, the estimated value, that's what Jeff and I did. But it's no problem because we,
But- What does the club own is, other than the stuff in this building right now? We own one radio. And we own
Well,
that repeater, right?
because,
Two repeaters.
yeah, we've swapped, we've got the original, well, it's back now.
Yeah.
Tell you, Jeff and I put remote bases down there, a receiver for UHF, and UHF took on to one of the antennas, are doing a split site. And we found, of course, maybe you guys don't know this, but maybe we talked about it last week, I don't remember. We did a split site and it functions. So you receive a signal here and it sends it by UHF back to Pennville and it comes out to VHF repeater there. And it worked decent. And we had an issue with the antenna and we got checking it and the SWR is high on the base station antenna, which means we have an antenna problem on the Pennville tower. Means that we are not gonna be able to run that site or even couldn't run a duplexer.
That equipment's never been logged in, just the county equipment.
Well, we just did this stuff here a few weeks ago. We
Yeah, I
put
know.
the stuff into the
But
site.
I'm just saying, none of our repeaters, we have the serial numbers for.
Oh, it's easy to get it on, but I mean, that was the equipment that was put up at Pennville years ago. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
Before we even reformed in 2014.
I do have a question about the building we have in the park.
Yeah.
Why we just put a temporary camera inside.
We can,
We can.
Because the Waves cameras do support cellular.
yeah.
So we won't have to have internet over there unless we want to add it.
Well, it'd be nice to have an entry
Just
line.
one single one, that because we got the county's radios in there, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
On top of that, the tower, and it will be our future repeater site. Why don't you just put
Sure.
just one camera in there?
Sure.
And you can get those Wise cameras at Walmart right now.
I suppose Walmart has the Panatil or the single one
Yeah.
with cellular, so we don't have to provide internet down there. It just connects to the cell tower, and cell tower is right there.
Yeah, and they're not that expensive. I think it was like,
So,
$50
you know,
or
in case,
something
you know,
like that.
something happens, you know, we do claim it, you know what taken, we know we can.
But
find
if we,
out.
if we have one, we can get an alert, like all the Wise cameras, you can get an alert when there's traffic or an entry. Call the police department, hey, we got an alarm down there to go check it out.
We're not planning on putting our club repeater back down there, right?
Down
That's
where?
not- Back down to the ballpark, built.
Where do you think we're gonna put it?
At Jeff's house.
It's there, oh, I see what you're saying.
Are we planning to move back down there?
No, no,
Because we're always gonna have noise on that tower.
well, it appears that way.
Here's that.
Right now, the 475 repeater that's been the JCARC for years
Yeah,
is back again at Jeff's house. Okay, the 444-8125 repeater, which is the original one that I had in Fort Recovery, is in its place right now. And it is a P25 repeater or analog. So far, when Jeff and I have tested it, that interference that we have at that site is not affecting P25 signal.
right.
So we have a high profile P25 repeater here in Portland now. We had it at Jeff's house on a 90-foot antenna.
Oh, you guys put it over here.
We put it up there. So yes,
Okay.
that is,
Okay,
that is my equipment that it's club property, but technically I own it. It's all for everybody to use with no compensation. That's the way I want it. But that would be something we'd have to record on the list, you know, because if it's stolen or whatever, it has value, you know, and if we're in coverage, then we can get it replaced, you know, so that's, I know Jeff and I've tried the best to try to keep stuff going the way we could, and all the talk about the duplexer for all these months, we didn't know we had a bad antenna. We don't know when that happened or why it happened. We know we had a high SWR and we did run it more in about 2 days, and we took the PA out on that old Kenwood I put up there. It just mismatched like that, too much resistance, too much heat. Shot the PA.
Well, up that high, you get twice the amount of wind you get down here.
That's right.
You
It went all
you
the time.
get a lightning strike near and static off of the lightning.
Oh,
affects
absolutely.
things. It doesn't have to be a direct hit.
Right, exactly.
Well,
So,
most of our money is right here in this building.
well, it will be,
And we really need the fair board to
right,
make sure this is insured
right.
properly.
We also have to
Replace the
insure
battery.
the Starlink dish, by the way. Because
Oh, this one here, yeah,
it's very, very acceptable with power surges.
no, okay,
So I'm planning on bringing in a Starlink official power strip that they sent me
oh,
for this dish.
okay,
It's completely isolated, has a built-in battery,
okay, well, that's good, that's good,
but that's the only thing, because mine got burned out and the lightning strike hit miles away and it blew the dish right off my roof.
wow.
Just by power surge right through the house.
Oh, yeah, no.
And Starlink sent me the new dish and the new power
Surge protector.
power thing.
Yep. So yeah, back to Rick's question. Yes, we did talk about this. We need to, this will be a perfect opportunity to categorize, because we can bring the stuff out of the box and put it on the
Yes.
shelf. This is the serial number and the model number and all that stuff. And we can do that. It's not hard. We don't have that much equipment. But we need to register, we need to log all that too down there.
That way we can let the insurance company know,
Yeah,
have a list.
yeah, because and I would like to do, it if we possibly can before September, because that's when I pay every September, I
Oh,
pay for
okay.
the full year.
So what's our meeting in September?
Do one of you of the leadership want to reach out to the fair board and follow up?
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Yes,
you,
we can.
I can do it if you want me to do
We
it.
can do it. You do a lot.
Okay.
How about we shoot for, I make a motion that we try to have a list together for the insurance company of our itemized club equipment by September 23rd. I mean, we could try to have
Yeah.
it before then, but
Is
that's
that the
the,
annual payment?
The annual payment has to be done, to be paid before the end of September.
Okay.
and the 23rd is our meeting in September.
And we should be done
Yeah.
Yes.
pretty
So,
much with the building.
so
Yes.
if I make a motion, does anybody second it?
Steve seconded.
Steve seconded.
And Crystal seconded.
Yeah.
Crystal.
She
I was
seconded, I
faster.
thirded it.
He started it.
All right. All those in favor? There.
Okay,
Okay.
who wants to come help do it? Thank you, Rick.
What'd you say?
I said, who wants to come help get the itemized list?
We need a transcriber.
You got a couple volunteers.
Yep. we
I'll
have
set
Steve.
up, I'll set up Excel, model
Awesome.
number, serial number, identification,
Yeah.
label, whatever, and you give me the numbers stuff, I'll punch it in.
All
Can we
right,
get a printer to take pictures of them and actually print a picture off
Mhm.
too?
Then we can put
Like-
pictures on it.
Okay,
I
like
can
we
make
can
a
put them in.
space there, and you take a picture of it, and we download it and put it on there.
okay,
Okay, that would
That
be
works.
perfect.
That
That
would
would
I
be
be
know a
great.
lot of people
I
do
think
it.
having a picture of it
Click
would actually
down.
help more
that
than
would,
just.
yeah, that would be
than
great.
just
Thank
like,
you, Rick.
What's
We can do
this?
all that.
Okay,
Short company's not have a clue when you talk about this stuff. The pictures. tell us.
Oh, yeah, is
I
this
had
the
talked to
150 or the
Dave,
991?
But I don't know if anything happened about the insurance
Oh.
on this building.
I'll talk to him.
Okay. And
Okay,
I
what,
don't
I'll
know,
thank you.
maybe somebody else, I don't know.
good.
what
Ready?
day do you want me to come over here and start on it?
Well, we're gonna be putting equipment in here soon.
Anything here right
Well,
now.
we've
except
got
that TV.
quite a few other things, like antennas and
Yeah.
stuff like that
Yeah,
that counts.
well, this is my thoughts. Once we get the trim down, everything can come in here, because we're not gonna be
Okay.
taking anything out. You can bring it, we got desks to bring in, we got
Right now,
file
stuff in
cabinets.
3 different places.
Yeah.
All I need to know is what day.
Let-
and
Let's
me-
wait and
Let me
talk.
know, and I will be here and have it set up
Okay,
and ready to start recording
we
everything.
will,
Sounds like a good project for Saturday.
Yeah, if it's Saturday, I can come right down
Get
too.
volunteers.
It's easier for me on Saturdays or,
because you're working.
oh, you give me 2 weeks in advance.
Well, if it's
I'll
on
get that
Saturday,
day off.
somebody's gotta bring biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Somebody said they sell them at Richards.
They sell at
Uh-huh.
Richards,
The
or
site,
you can go to the veterans down there, American Legion,
do we have equipment in the building at the park currently?
the
The
tower.
tower.
At the time?
I got one more question.
Well, yeah,
Do
we
we
do.
wanna put metal labels on our equipment
Tags.
that identifies it as a number of our equipment?
It could be cataloged by number,
Well, we can catalog it and then put the labels on later,
yeah.
but my experience,
That way they're
When you
tagged
get-
up.
whenever you had equipment with an organization, we always used to put metal tags on it that said like,
Property.
J
up.
County Amateur Radio Property Number 00025 or whatever,
Yeah.
but that's up to club.
We can either sticker or laser engrave it,
Or electric pencil.
that too.
I got one of those too.
Okay.
I do have a engraver, a small engraver, but it will do the job.
Just air tag it.
There we go, that'll work too.
Hey, you got the
Just,
serial number.
just
where it is.
let me know when
You
you
got the
want me
serial
over here,
number,
and
that's
I'll
good
be
enough
over here.
tag,
Got them
for
all.
no more than we've got. I know factories do it all the time, but I don't
That,
know.
that might be a
Don't know
Saturday
if we have
project, Rick,
that much.
No problem.
if they're still meeting here on
I was
Saturday.
thinking the building inside the water tower
Right.
for the repeaters.
Currently?
Yes,
Currently, the only thing that's in there is the
We have a
tower.
battery in there that I bought for a battery backup. We have a charge controller in there. We, have my personal repeater I just mentioned and duplexer.
okay.
There's, 2 mobile radios that are one receiving, one transmitting for the remote link. There's a power supply in there. These are all older used equipment. There's not a whole tremendous amount of value to them.
The generator will be stored down there.
Yeah.
Does everybody still remember that the club has a generator that,
Tom give you?
no, Tom let us borrow his.
Oh,
Oh,
that's that one we got given to us. We
Dick.
just had to get it running.
Oh, Dick Henry.
Dick,
Dick,
yes, and it does run. And it's still out at my shop and we service it every year and start it up every 6 months.
Yeah.
But it needs to go to the storage building so that everybody has access to it.
Yeah.
Which also brings me to another thing, who all has access to that building? Is just leadership?
As of right now.
Yeah,
And
I
we
think
wanna
it's
leave
just
it
me
that
and
way?
you.
just
me
you
and
two.
Anybody that owns Milwaukee Power Tools?
Don't know, I don't know if you can get in, maybe, Primark probably would. Who do we want to have access to that building?
Well, Dave and Jeff.
Dave and Jeff,
Where we will be down there a lot.
Yeah,
the
'cause you
people on
two would
the
definitely-
building committee,
The building committee.
and then I would say all the leadership,
Officers.
the officers.
I don't need to keep.
I'm not even sure if the building committee needs to be on it, but
No.
The less, the better.
yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
But it definitely Dave and Jeff, because they're the ones that deal with the repeaters and everything.
And I would make a suggestion to put a combination lock on it, because we aren't real good at maintaining our keys.
No. We can get another. We can
Yeah,
get
but
another
somebody
door
like
lock.
me would forget
Like
about
Not on
it.
that door,
No,
you're
no,
not.
no,
No. I would suggest, you can get a padlock that is a key.
Yeah,
You
okay.
punch in the code, I think you can, right?
Yeah.
I think you can.
Touchpad padlock.
But just a padlock would be just fine, a combination lock would be just fine.
If you
I'm not
remember
good- yeah, if you can
If you
remember
can
the
remember the
combination.
combination.
Safe cracker, 3 clicks to the right.
What I'm thinking about is like when you go and rent
Right,
a B and B or an Airbnb,
I know.
then they put them over the knob.
Or when you're selling a house.
Yeah, and,
Yes, okay,
okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
okay, yeah,
So I
We
think
can
they
get
have a
one of those.
padlock like that.
yeah, we can get one of them.
Just a couple more things along this line. We do have, as part of the grant purchase, 2,500 watt portable generator, brand new. It's a GE, just like what Tom has originally. So
Yeah.
we have that available to us. It's still in the box. Okay. Also,
Where's that, where did it come from?
it came through the grant. I
Great.
ordered it from the grant money
Oh,
back
okay.
in,
Oh.
Just a small one. Okay.
yeah, so 2,500.
Yeah,
Okay.
But it's not, the purpose there is to run a repeater site.
Okay,
You know, you don't want a big one, and the smaller ones only consume about.
like if we needed to run that repeater down,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
heating repeater,
you run like 10 hours on a gallon,
yeah,
you know,
right.
that's the idea of it.
So we haven't bought it yet though.
No, it's at my house,
Oh,
yeah,
you've got it.
we bought it,
way
I need to listen like Dave.
way back.
we bought back in November.
Okay,
or
so that'll go down
January.
there too.
Yeah, it was months
Okay.
ago, we bought
That'd be
that.
nice.
I think the one that Dick gave us was 3,600,
Okay.
35, something, it was pretty exciting.
This is one of the
Might
super,
have been a 65.
either way.
Could have been.
I think it was a 65.
Okay. This is one of those quiet run type.
Well, this one,
I guess-
We know it's running.
this one you better not be planning on talking on the radio next to it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So-
loud.
The only other thing, when, of course, we're talking about all this stuff with insurance and so on, we have equipment in our unit,
Yes.
okay? We need to list that too.
Yes.
Yes.
And we determined,
I don't know what equipment we have in there.
Oh, and the comms unit.
And the comms unit.
Yeah, yeah.
we got radios in there, but that's all
Those
personnel.
those are all mine,
Oh, they are,
yeah.
okay, power supplies, or anything like that, tools.
I think the only thing, there's some tools that
Dwayne,
Dwayne
did you
bought,
put
he
tools in?
provided a computer,
Okay,
but the radios, I think, are all mine.
okay. Well, I just want to say, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right, get
Yeah.
everything we own.
Yeah, but we do have stuff in there like canopies,
Oh, yeah.
there's a
A tent.
tower,
Yeah.
the
Oh, mast.
crank up
Mast.
tower, mast.
That's, all that stuff, I
Yeah.
guess, needs to be added.
That needs to go to the,
Yeah, the storage.
Yes.
yeah,
Well, I thought that crank up tower was yours.
No, this is a different one that they got at the.
yeah, me and,
vehicle show
me
a couple
and,
years ago.
Oh,
Tom
that's right, that's right.
I think there might have been
Yeah.
one other that went in and bought it here at the, military vehicle show.
It's like a 30-foot tower, isn't it?
Yeah, 30-foot tower, and I think
Yeah.
we paid $500 for it.
Crank up.
Yeah.
It's military.
Yeah, never been used.
We can put it on top of this building over here.
I was thinking about that. Because we want to put antennas over here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll send Dwayne up there with a ladder to crank it up.
You can put it on a
Mocha truck?
motor.
Yeah.
We bought the generator in February.
Okay. I didn't know about that generator. I knew about Tom's.
This is on the requested list.
Yep.
All on the, grant.
It was bought as antique military gear, so.
Nice.
You got any radios in the comm unit? I know you bought some tools in
I
there.
don't think there's any radios around in there.
And I know he provided the computer.
There's antennas on the roof, but I don't know who provided them.
They've provided the antennas.
Miscellaneous stuff.
Well, they're getting the list of,
Yeah,
equipment.
Yeah.
We'll get together
Yeah.
and, be able to make copies and present it to the club here and get it in, club records. So that,
Absolutely.
Kim has a copy of things,
Okay.
so that she knows what we got for equipment.
I have some new business if we're ready to move on.
All right, yeah.
Where are we gonna hold our meeting next month?
Because of the engine shop?
Yep.
Never thought of it.
Dairy Queen.
How about we move the date?
Engine.
Tractor engine show. We can move the date. Yeah, cause we haven't talked to,
Jay County Tractor.
haven't asked Dick or Jenny, but I don't know with their health if they're willing to do it. If they're up for
I would
that.
say, I would say if they haven't invited, don't impose.
Yeah,
Right.
because they both.
Yeah.
Are
I
having
don't
a lot
wanna
of
make
health
somebody
issues.
sick,
So I didn't
fix
wanna,
his dinner.
yeah, go that route. They, moved the meeting date as an option.
Well, I say we move it.
We can have a cookout at our new house. We have electricity. The only thing is,
Well- Our meeting's the week before,
is it?
yeah.
But-
The tractor engine show's the 25th through the 28th.
There will be people out
We're-
there.
There's gonna be people out here, cause our meeting date's the 19th. They're gonna already be coming in.
Yeah, but it won't be grand packed by then.
Yeah, it'll be a bunch.
It'll be a
The campground will be, but this area here.
This
probably
up in
won't
here
be.
shouldn't be too bad to get up.
I don't think they could move into here till like, what, a day or so before?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I don't
think
know
they
about
like-
that. I think they,
Well, see,
It's crowded in here a week before.
But they won't have the gates
Amishville,
closed,
when's
collecting the
Amishville's is the 13th,
No.
ain't it?
so
Tractor
that
engine
means we
show.
can come in without any problem.
What?
What are you
Amishville's tractor
talking
engine
about?
shows the
Amishville
13th.
has a
Oh,
tractor
yeah,
engine show?
I think so,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Amish.
They do
Amish
it.
have tractor.
They-
1 horsepower motors.
They do it a week before or a week after
Yeah,
the one
Really?
here, every year.
At Amishville.
at Amishville, they got a bunch of.
I've never
They
heard
got,
of it.
it's busy
Because they're all
out there.
horse-drawn
It's big.
tractors.
It is big.
Really?
Yeah,
Horse-drawn tractors.
They got the same stuff they have here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they don't have any hit and miss motors.
Well, I
They've
care
got-
less about that. I'm
They've
talking
got a
about
lot
the
of-
tools and the,
They got tractors, and they got a sawmill.
Yeah, they're all on steel wheels.
no, I just.
I don't,
come and
I've
look at
never been up through
tractor
there.
parts and used stuff.
No, they just got tractors.
They just got the tractors.
So it's,
But
it's a horse-drawn buggy show.
Then they got the
No,
machines.
it's John Deere tractors and farmalls and, and
They're just showing off
It's
the
just
tractor.
not
they're
big,
showing off their
as big as,
tractors,
yeah,
show tractors. They're
Okay.
yeah.
come from all over.
So, that's why I
I
was
come for
wondering,
the
because,
swapping stuff.
No,
because
they don't
theirs
have
is a
anything
week
for
before
sale.
this one. Once that one's done, I bet you they're gonna start coming down here.
Yeah.
So do we wanna try to have the meeting here? Or,
I don't know where, I don't know, cause I've never been here the week before the tractor engine show to see what the fairgrounds look like.
Last year, there was a few people in
I
here.
know.
I'm gonna say.
I know they can't pick,
A week before
they can't
start
pick their
crowding in
spots
here.
till a certain
A
time,
lot of people
even
feel
before the
like
show
they did.
starts.
Yeah.
They won't let them in.
Well, there's a lot of people
There's
that
a lot
just
of
showed
them come
you.
in here and
Because
kinda-
last year,
yeah,
Mark
a lot of
the
them
spots.
out there,
Nobody
they
else
had-
did
But
that.
all we need is a space right, just
Yeah.
down the park right here close. I mean, they can't come in the building, so as long as we can park on the grounds, we can have a meeting here. We may not be able to park right next to the building, but
So our
We'll
club
just do it
meeting
the
is
week-
on, our club meeting is on the 19th.
Yeah.
Just do it
And
the
the
week
engine
after,
show starts the 26th.
Yeah.
just do it the week after.
So we should be able to have it.
I'm thinking we should be able to, our parking might be
Why we just?
only
Build
thing-
a park somewhere.
The only thing you got is the bike show, which is on the 21st. It's before the engine show.
So then there will be people out.
That's the Cushman stuff and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, there'll be,
There's
quite a
gonna
few
be
people
quite a
out.
few people here then.
so I like the idea of Ben Hawkins with steak and lobster.
I don't know about steak and lobster unless you're supplying it. The only thing is that all we have is is a porta pot. But we do have electricity.
Well, you gotta, if the bike show's the week before, yes, they're gonna be all up around this.
Yeah, it's the 21st and the 22nd.
You have, and it'd be like, just
Unless
like
he's
Dick
changing
Cheney.
combos, so do
You
I.
have to bring your own chairs
Okay.
and a covered dish.
As far as an alternative meeting place, when we do it at Milton Milner, whoever's cooperates.
Yeah. Well, now, let me ask you this. Have we got anything urgent that we need to have the meeting? Can we postpone the meeting for a month?
We're all gonna be here for the, and I'm gonna get to that, what you said, we're all gonna be here for the Ham Fest, which is at the end of the month,
25th, Saturday.
yeah.
I
So
won't be
I'm
there.
kinda following along with what he's talking about, that,
We can postpone it and then
but
like
we-
with the grant stuff, me and Dave can just meet up if that's something we need to,
well, I think what Francis is suggesting, we just
yeah,
not have a meeting.
Wait till
that
September.
month, Wait till
wait
September.
till September.
I'll make a motion.
Well, with that being said, we have an August 26th deadline to have the money spent, or at least committed.
Yeah.
And we will have to have a vote if we decide to go forward with this before August 26th.
Well, then you-
Why
What
do we
about
have
going
to
out
have
to
a vote
Richards
on
at the night of the meeting?
Do a Discord vote.
Well, we have to decide on the
Stir
quotes.
that pot.
So-
Stir that pot on it.
Decide on
So
what.
I
11
guess,
o'clock
I guess
at
what
night.
he's saying is that we
You
just
What problem with
need
that?
to
Not
agree.
We elected the building committee to spend
Well,
the
Work.
work.
Hey,
Okay,
just need
well, I'm part
two
of it,
people.
so,
Agree with
like
that?
I said,
Does the club, agree? We elected the building committee to spend that money,
Without a vote of the membership.
as long as it's in the direction.
it's
the
in the
club
grant,
wants to
right?
go.
Pretty much
in the
anything
grant.
that, it's in the grant, we have just been pretty much doing, we
mean,
haven't taken
well,
out.
They voted, the club voted for the committee
To make the decision.
to make the decisions and spend the money wisely.
Oh,
And it ain't like anybody's gonna be able to take that grant money and remodel their house.
No, okay, well, then I guess the way to solve that is to have this is what it's going to cost us, and we have that pre-approved, basically, right?
Basically,
Does-
yeah.
Okay, but put it this way, does anybody here object to us building a patio out there? Because we really never addressed it that way.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Well, the patio wasn't part of the grant.
We cannot,
Not original.
we cannot spend anything out of the club funds other than the grant money. So it's gotta cost less than the grant money without a vote.
I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? If we're gonna have to dip into the $8,000
Then we have to take it.
of our budget,
Right.
then it has to come to a club vote.
So as far as the committee making an approval of a quote and accepted that quote and ordered the
Yes.
work to be done, is there anybody here who does not want to put a patio out there? Now's
That's
the
not
time to
deviating
discuss
from the plan, the initial plan.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put that out. Does
I think
anybody
everybody.
have any opposition to that at all?
With it.
I'd say it's nice to have one out there, at least an outdoor, thing, not cooped up in the building.
Oh, yeah.
So we have also additional seating and,
Yeah.
I say yes, go with patio. I see it as a convenience and it also might look better than to just say square
Well,
box.
anytime we're doing anything out there, it's a place that people can.
Yeah, because we can put
Sit
our
and relax,
grill.
that's all what, if you're here during the fair and.
It's a
Yeah.
place for anybody to come and sit on our
Exactly.
patio
Right.
and get out of the sun and have something to drink. But yet they can mingle into the building and see what the hell we're doing in here.
Right.
Is it, that
Yeah.
will also be.
Unless
also-
somebody moves in.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
the patio include a screen
You get
door to
kicked out
keep the
again?
flies out?
I'm second
Hey,
that
somebody
one.
moved in.
I think that would be a must at this point.
I mean,
Hey Steve, if you're opposed, I'll say yes.
Back to what Dave says, anybody disapprove of that plan?
I have a concern. The only concern that I would have is when we're not here and, engine thing, bicycle, whatever, comes out here and starts using the grill and the patio and all that.
Well, we can
then
always
we
bring
can-
the grill in at that time,
Well,
but the
it's gonna be-
patio.
Yeah, there
is-
wouldn't be anything out there but a slab.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
Okay.
the
Nothing
patio-
of our stored out.
Okay, the
Nothing
other
like-
thing is, did we find a trash can?
No, I have
No,
not
we have
found our
not.
trash can, so I gotta go dig through our warehouse and see if I have another
So
one.
But-
somebody
Did it get
got.
thrown away?
No,
Yeah,
somebody
someone stole it.
somebody stole our trash
They
can.
took all the trash cans in the fairground and our
But-
red one went with it.
That patio is gonna have to be part of the fairgrounds. So if we have a picnic table out there, we're not here, people are gonna be allowed to sit there. So
What
it
I
has
seen
to-
from Dave was it was enclosed.
Well,
Is that still the plan?
that was ideas and concepts.
The only thing we could do is be.
Porch, patio.
It's a patio.
Covered porch.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we looked at it, I sent you a picture,
Yep.
I showed you an image of a four-season room.
Yeah.
That was an idea.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
this here is gonna be more cost-effective, and we can always enclose it later.
Yeah.
We don't have the money to enclose it.
No, it's just gonna be.
So right now, it's just gonna be a patio.
It's
As
a
far
short
as,
shelter
you
house.
said, gas grill and everything out there, as far as that goes, you're gonna have shut-offs inside, aren't you?
Well,
Water
that's-
and gas and all
That's the
that,
thing,
so.
cause it'd be like
That's
our,
not even a worry.
our water
Just pull it
spigot that we
inside.
put out there, we
Yeah.
put a shut off on the inside, that way nobody could come out here and some kid can't open the spigot and just let water run.
Yeah,
So we put an inside shut off.
Yeah.
We would have to do the same thing
Same
for
thing,
the
yeah.
natural gas outlet for the grill, just to
Yeah.
make sure.
yeah, I know one of the concerns we had with the cabin was that, there was a mention that possibly somebody was filling their LP tanks off that. big
Yeah.
tank.
Well, they was doing
But,
that over here at the Girl Scout cabin. They was
yeah, that's
cracking
what
the
I,
line and filling their propane tank.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm thinking,
Yeah.
maybe we ought to incorporate,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Inside
we'll have
shut-off
shut-offs.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
okay,
But they would be able to use the patio.
well, okay,
Yeah. Same as all the other ones.
somebody
right?
going in or out or trying to get in?
Davis just used
Dave,
it.
That door.
So this is consent, right? I mean, we're not taking a vote here, we're just saying, and then.
If, if somebody had some issues, yeah, we're gonna
I don't
talk.
think we have.
Okay.
I think Rick has legitimate, address things, but, so, as far as the way we write this, can we say this is unanimous with the members present, that we go with that policy? To confirm the policy we have, to allow the building committee to expend money based
Yep,
on.
we
what's
confirm
been
the-
As long as it's
We
grant.
confirm the plan that we had in the
Right.
beginning. That's what we're.
As long as the estimates come in,
It's, yes, that's what's come
Is there
in.
a limit on it, or are we just gonna go with, estimates or whatever, or?
Well,
Well, the building, will
the building fund, that's one thing, but the grant money, we're hoping we're gonna have enough left
Uh-huh,
to be able to build this structure. If we
Okay.
don't, then we'll have to decide if we're gonna take some of the general fund money to supplement that.
Then we'll have to have a vote.
then we'll have a meeting for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We
but we'll
won't agree
get
on taking.
whatever
any
grant money we can put forward, if we determine we wanna go forward with the quote, we'll do that. But if it's more, and we can have a vote then too, before we actually spend the money, we got till the end of August.
you won't have, you don't think we'll have any problem, this is just a question, having any problem with our application not saying a patio?
Well, the application originally said that, and I
Oh, it did?
submitted it, but
Yes.
I changed it because the fair board changed it for us. Okay,
Okay,
and I called them specifically after, we got the grant. I talked to them and I said, look, do we have, I just said, I want to make sure we're all on the same page here. I said, I showed you a lot of stuff in this, like we showed furniture, we showed tables, showed a lot of things in here. Refrigerator, stove, but we didn't put prices on that. I have 3 itemized lists.
okay.
One for electrical, one for radio equipment, and one for construction materials. And they said, anything that you guys are going to use that money for, as you can use it, as long as it is for that building and your project and to basically support ham radio. So we have it open-ended with that, besides the things that we have, because we already have spent. So, yeah, that was in my application, I said very emphatically that our goal was to open this to the public, be out there as much as possible, have a place where we could be inviting, where we could get them in, give them a bottle of water, and see what we're up here. Have the door open, and having that patio there will
Yep.
facilitate all
I
that.
got you,
So,
okay.
And
Yeah.
it's facing towards the main part of the
oh, yeah,
fairgrounds.
we can't miss it. Yeah.
What's all those people over there barbecuing?
Well, our whole thought about the patio was, they got the farmer's building up there, and during the fair, people congregate on that building up there, cause it's open air, they can see everything, and they're out of the weather, they're in the shade, and people congregate on it.
Yeah.
I envision them congregating on this one too. This is the main walkway right into the fairgrounds. It's also the main walkway out. So I see people,
Yeah.
if there's a picnic table, they'll sit at it.
Yeah.
The thing is, they told me very specifically, we do not want money back.
Hey,
They got more money than they know what to do with.
let's go for it.
And we think we can apply for another grant, and get all the repeaters.
Yeah,
We're pretty sure they'll give us a grant for any.
there's no
repeater.
limits on how many times you can apply. And if this goes well and they're happy with the way we manage this, chances are real good, we can apply in a year and we'll probably get our
Yeah, we
review.
need an open house here once we get it all done.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we've been
absolutely.
talking
Cause
about
that's,
that.
that's what's gonna do it.
Oh, we want to bring the sheriff in here, we want to bring the Portland Police in here, we want to bring the EMA in here.
Fair board,
Yeah.
yeah, everybody.
Absolutely.
Make this a hub
Fire.
almost during
And right in
events.
there.
Okay, so we're in agreement to postpone.
I think
August
that,
meeting to September.
the way I understood, we was in agreement, but we need to take a vote on
Yep.
it probably.
Okay,
Is
We need a
everybody,
motion.
everybody here?
hold on.
We're just gonna postpone the August meeting.
August meeting.
And,
But stand by for an emergency meeting if we have to have it to ask for more funds.
Well, we're professional communicators, right?
Right.
If anybody has any questions, communicate.
Well, I'm just saying, if the building fund comes in $50 over, or the quotes come in $50 over what we have to spend, well, I'd spend the $50.
I'll donate the
But,
$50.
okay, it comes in
You
a
know
couple
what I mean?
$1,000s more, we're gonna have to take a vote to, okay, we're gonna proceed or not proceed.
I do have a question about the cameras though. I know we just went over them. I just wanna see, since they take snapshots and everything, but we're gonna, once we get all these couple $100 worth of equipment in here against that wall, do we wanna consider going up to the $2 plan for video recordings? Or
The
get
added
the-
features.
or
applies option.
with, if you don't wanna do a monthly plan, get an SD card in these cameras,
yeah,
at least they
fine,
get
a little bit.
recordings.
They're
I'm just
freaking
wondering-
talking
It's all
about
I
it.
know there's a door in
Vote
the
on
way,
what?
but
Did we
since
vote on
we have this place open to
No, he
everybody.
jumped right over.
Well, these SD cards anymore, a little card's got
Let me get that one.
gigabytes
Yeah.
of,
Doesn't matter, I'll show you way, if you just go to the other side.
I got a question on the WYCE.
Yeah, let me, hold on.
Whenever it snaps, which it does, and it keeps it, is that only on my system that I'm doing?
Or the other one.
It's on the big system?
Bring us back
So-
on track.
Who's gonna
Hey.
purge all that data?
Hey, guys, we
Hold up
didn't
for a minute.
vote,
Cause we got a bunch of,
we didn't
We were in
vote
the middle
on
of
the
a
meeting,
vote.
you guys.
oh, I didn't hear that.
We're in the middle of
You guys
the
went right over it.
Sorry.
I make a motion that we postpone the meeting for, on
Thank you.
August, not postpone, but do away with the meeting in August.
August.
Okay,
Got a second?
yeah, you got a second there,
Yep, Gil
Yeah.
seconded.
Marvin, I thought.
Oh, Marvin?
All in favor?
Marvin, raise your hand. Opposed,
All
same
right.
sign, motion carried.
Continue, gentlemen.
Yes.
well, no, I see that it's building up.
Yes.
We're
it's-
getting a lot of snapshots. Every time somebody moves in here, it takes up a snapshot.
Well, it will
And
drop
And
it
that
after,
goes, and that bill, there's massive amounts of data of pictures.
But that's a free service they provide.
Yeah, but who cleans that up?
I have to every month.
Well, if I do a cleanup, is that cleaning up the mainland?
It cleans up on your end.
Okay,
Since I'm technically.
You have to have a designated person.
The admin has to do it.
Which is, I'm currently, at the time when we set these up, I
Right.
was,
Well-
it's under a different email, which I can give you guys the email if you want. It's just associated to me, but yes, every month I have to clear it out to keep those snapshots. If you
Yeah.
don't clear them out, they just got recorded.
Right.
You can view the live footage, but
Well, I
people
just-
aren't clear.
I want to make sure that when I cleared it out, it wasn't clearing out the main.
No,
But if
Exactly.
there's one that we need to save, you can download that one and
it's
save
just
it.
the picture. That's why I'm offering, do we want to go up to a monthly plan? Pay
And
that, that goes in the cloud, and can't, if something happens, or just go to Walgreens or somewhere in CVS and buy SD cards to do.
I just get some SD cards.
Yes.
I think
They're
what
cheap.
we got now is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I don't
But-
think we need to,
Okay, if he has to clear that out every month, okay, so say something happened,
well, he doesn't have to do it every month. He can be
Most
talking.
of them clear out themselves
yes.
on the
after
month.
30
So-
days.
If something happened, how can we save that file, that one snapshot, say someone broke in here.
You're
and we
probably
need to
gonna
identify.
know that within the month.
Yeah.
It's just a screenshot.
But
of all
you
it
will
is.
still need to save
Well,
it, so
yeah.
do you just screenshot it, or can it be
Right.
saved to an
You can go in there
email?
and actually save it, if you go in the app and
Yeah.
click save,
Yeah.
it will save it to your device.
Okay,
So
that's
anyone
why I
who
just wanna
has-
make sure
yeah,
something didn't
yes.
happen, it would
Has
not get
has
erased
anybody else
without-
done this with an SD card? Cause I have.
I have.
I've done it on Blink, and you may as well not even use it.
Yeah,
I just say there's an option if you want that, or we just put that.
I can't even get it to run fast enough to, because my internet's not
well,
fast enough.
I monitor it all the time for security.
And yours running on an SD card, not through a server?
No, I'm going into my hard drive. It's saved
But the
in
cameras
my-
aren't supposed to be monitored all the time.
No,
They're on.
I know, but you're not supposed to be monitoring the cameras all the time. It's
Who
only if
says
something
so? I
happens.
monitor it anytime I want it.
That was what we agreed
I'm gonna
on.
start, when I come in, I'm gonna unplug it.
No, mine goes beep, beep, and I'm going, okay.
I wanna
who's in there?
unplug the camera.
And
But what I'm
I,
saying, you're,
and I see Steve bending over and he's showing the moon.
yeah, but
I was gonna snap at.
that was the agreement that we made, that the cameras were not supposed to be monitored at all times.
There
Only
was-
if there was something happen, is
Well,
when the
it
cameras were
beeps
supposed to
and
be
I
looked
check
at.
it.
Turn the beep off. You said you could do that.
Yeah, I can. But
They're only for
Well,
security.
They're only for security, they're not supposed to be monitoring everything that everybody's doing unless something happens.
And saying,
Insane.
well, that's how I tell who's here.
Yeah.
And I can talk to them too. Or I can set off the siren. Which
Yeah, I know.
tested. Right, Dave?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good way to- that's a good way
to give, stop having
Are
access
they, are they
cameras.
okay the way they
Yeah.
are, or do
Yeah.
they wanna?
Yeah,
do
I know.
something different?
I
We
think-
don't.
Yeah.
So-
I think we already voted on access to the camera. What did we vote on?
to not give anybody access. is
I
what
think
the
there
vote
was,
is.
I think there was only like 2 people that had access to the
And
camera.
now there's more people that have
Really?
access to the
Yes.
cameras that aren't
Oh, then
supposed to
I was
have.
privileged then.
You weren't here.
think-
Access was given to everybody. Then we voted
Yes.
not to have access for everybody.
I think we make a security,
Well, the code was supposed to
Hey.
be checked.
last May, or in May,
Hey, here we go.
cameras, access for all members, Kim motioned to make a security committee with Dave Wood, Thomas, and Gil, and officers. Tony seconded.
So you
Motion
should not
approved.
be having access to the cameras.
Hey,
I know you weren't here.
I
I
made the
know.
motion
I've
to
enjoyed it,
limit.
though.
I made the motion to limit due to it's an addictive behavior to set on a camera and watch people.
And what-
No,
you
I
gotta
don't.
look.
Not saying you,
I only
not
look
saying
at it
you,
when
but
it
when you
beeps.
start opening it up to other people that are vetted, personally, I don't wanna come in here.
Right.
You know, I don't know, but that's just
I only
me.
look at it because it beeps.
I
Tell
know.
me somebody's here.
We know. We know.
But, yeah, we know.
I've got cameras out at my office. Now, I got them at home too, but I got cameras at the office.
I didn't know.
And everybody got access to the cameras,
Yeah.
especially the owners. And I turned it off. I said, there's only one person needs access to the camera, to look at that camera when it goes off. He's in charge. He goes, looks at it, and says, okay, yeah, that guy's just turning around the parking lot. But man, gosh, every time I forget, my phone's beeping all the time, you know? So I did it, and I just monitor my house.
Well, I'll just disable it.
And I disable it whenever.
Yeah,
But-
I'll take it off.
But she's right, and we're right. When we come in here, we don't want to feel like we're being watched.
Well, here's another point. The cameras pick up sound too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
You and Dave could be meeting here, something that you're going through and want a private conversation and not
Could lose a lot
everybody
of
needs to be
friends.
listening. You know,
Right.
That's why we limited the access to the cameras.
Well, the accesses are only given as Thomas being administrator shares.
He's administrator. Yeah.
He shares that.
it's your fault, buddy.
No, it's not.
No.
But he can manage that, he can unshare and then that.
Thomas wasn't here during
I,
that meeting.
that's why I attended this meeting, so I was gonna discuss this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's all
That's why I
good.
attended, that's why I told my jobs, I'm coming here regardless, if you didn't
Yeah.
want my invitation or not,
He
because
wasn't here when
this
we
was
made
something
that
I wanna
decision.
talk about, because I know I have access to them, but I wanna know, make everyone happy
Yes.
Yeah.
that if something happens, I wanna make sure that I get it right.
If something gets stolen, I want the security team to go back and be able to look at that footage and say, yep, this guy took that stuff, or whoever. Or this guy, you know,
It's
if
gone.
we, say we have a problem with somebody coming in here and they're living here.
Now,
So,
Okay, we need to know who that person is.
while we're on this subject, who has access to the keypad?
Everybody.
Everybody does.
You do if you wanna put it.
You need,
Number.
to
You
give
and
us
I
a
talked
pin.
about it at one point, but I don't think we ever said
So,
it out.
Well-
entry is a building, everyone has access,
Everyone has access.
but to access the key lock settings and admin, Steve.
And let's revise that. Not everybody has access as. I think everybody that's in the club now has access, but they have to be vetted.
Yeah.
A year is what we voted on.
Yeah.
I think it's a year that they have to be in
But
the
you're
club
good.
before
You
they
just
get
gotta give Steve
access,
a
and then
code
we take
and
a
he'll
vote.
program it in, and then you.
But I
can-
think everybody's been a member for a year, that everybody
That worked.
You
is
just haven't
vetted.
been here
6 months.
when we take.
Well, I hadn't been a lot of places.
They have to be vetted. They go through a 6-month vetting process, and then at the end of the 6 months, a vote's taken.
Okay, 6 months. Everybody in the club right now is vetted, so that would just pertain to new people coming in.
Yeah.
But the cameras, we need to really lock down on the
Yeah,
cameras.
so like let's say, all you need is give Steve a 4-digit code, a 4-number code.
4 or 6 number, we can
Yeah.
go up to 6.
And Dave, if you want
Crazy
access to this
though.
building,
I
you
can't
can get a
count
code
past
too. You can get a code to get to, into the access to the store if you want. Cause you're obviously a member, so.
Yes.
Just give the number you want to Steve and he'll plug it in for you.
Do you wanna come down and show it off, come down and play radio or what?
wait till you're here.
And the only reason for that is that we know who's logging in.
It records everything.
It records who logged in, and then when the door's locked, I'm assuming going out, yeah,
Will that work?
so.
It locks when the last person leaves this place.
I'm talking to Steve.
Yeah.
That's how we set it up. So when we're here.
So it locks automatically?
So like say all of us but you walk out that door and leave the location, the door locks. As long as someone's here that
How's it
is
doing that? By the cameras or?
by the last person who walked in that door. It's counting how many people are in the room.
Oh, it's counting how many people.
Every time that door moves or opens, it's counting, okay, 2 people left. So there's 30 people in the building.
Cool.
Every time, like right now, 2 people left. So it went
Yeah.
down a number. It opens again, it's counting that person.
Oh, cool. I like that.
Yeah,
That'd be
it-
enough.
I didn't know that.
So right now, it logged, they're out. It should say, I don't know if access the app, Steve
Oh, yeah,
walked
we gotta
out.
get the book back out too.
Then it will say Steve walked in,
Sign in
because
book.
he's the last person that walked in.
Yes.
Okay, all right,
But it's using his phone, but
right,
it's counting in and out.
yeah,
I gotta go.
That's why I,
Dave, the slice.
but they're locked out.
I
No, they're
killed
not.
5.
They're beating on the door.
Take care, Dwayne.
well,
See
they're
ya,
trying
Dwayne.
to test the
I'm
law.
gonna
So
step on you this time for that slice.
Okay, so we're clear on that. You're the administrator. You're
the
gonna-
door lock?
No, I'm talking about the cameras.
Yes.
Maybe I'm trolling.
Only people looking at
Adding
it
people, but yeah.
is the people, you and Dave and,
Dave and I are the only ones that can add people.
and
Gil is part of the,
you and Dave, the only ones that can, so anybody else that's on there, we need to clear them off.
Yes.
I know, but you are part
That's
of
what
the
club
security.
vote.
Thomas is the administrator. He's the only one that can share or unshare.
No,
Yeah,
I made you two.
You did? I didn't know that.
Well, you're the
So-
second person who's on.
any of the officers and you and Dave.
I just picked the closest email, because I don't have Gil email, I couldn't.
Or Gil was on there too.
I don't know what his email was, so I just recognize his email as
Yeah.
secondary
And
admin.
officers.
In case I'm unavailable, someone else can do it.
I think that's multiple reasons. One is you got people in here talking about personal stuff and everybody can hear and see their personal conversation. That's not cool.
So
Uh,
take me off Discord, take me off of WYZ.
Discord.
No, take me off of it.
You can remove yourself from there. I can't
I
do it.
just uninstalled it. So
Well,
I
it-
don't wanna be part of that.
Okay.
Cause if I wanna know somebody, I'll
Discord I
text them or
can't,
call
because I made it that
Yeah.
way.
well, that's the way I'm doing it too.
them. Yeah,
That's the way I'm doing it. And that's just my personal thing because I don't want all of them. But I've instructed Dave, because Dave's on. Dave, if you get a business thing, send me a text because I'm not
yeah.
listening to it.
No, I
So
uninstalled
he
both
knows that.
apps, so
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay.
All right. We got
I
any
didn't know
other,
I was.
any other business?
Well, we just didn't get them all distributed before we decided not to distribute them anymore. That's how that happened.
Okay, well,
Any other business?
No.
Going once? Going twice? Make a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion.
I heard a
Oh,
motion
Terry did.
to adjourn.
I make a second then.
All right. All those in favor, get out of here.
Well, you guys let me know when you want to start
Yeah,
taking inventory.
and we can, if
And I'll
you're
be
starting a
on.
spreadsheet, we can just forward you that information as we get it, you know, we can come and do it physically here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what I want. I want a serial number,
Model number.
model number, identification, and a picture.
Manufacturer,
I think
But if
that's,
they take a
That's-
picture of
that's
the tag,
perfect.
won't they, that'll give you all the information you need, right?
Well,
Would
yeah.
it give you all the,
Yeah.
if there's a tag on it?
I'd
Just
like
take a
to,
snap.
I'd like to know also when it was purchased and an
Oh.
estimated price. That's for insurance.
The estimated price for the insurance company, when it was purchased, so how old it is, yeah.
Well, yeah,
The estimated price or replacement cost.
no, just the price you pay for it.
Okay, BG, I guess we're done.
They can't replace it.
No, you only get a
So
percentage.
then I'll order.
They can't replace the old kid with repeaters. So it's gonna be a new one.
Okay.
They'll give us what it's valued.
Sorry.
They'll give us what it was
What's
valued
that?
at.
Yeah.
Okay, we like it. Take care, BG.
I don't know what it is.
Well, Dave, it's good to see you, buddy.
I know there's gonna be some people who ain't gonna like to have an access. to it. I don't like.
Yeah, that would work. I didn't know.
I know. I don't like feeling like.
Okay, so we'll give a short tour of the clubhouse. It's a little quick scan through.
Yes. I should be able to. Oh, yeah.
There's Rick and Steve.
oh, I know.
And in the background, Carrie and Thomas.
No, what I'm thinking is, we do have a bunch of stuff in the comms unit. There's antennas, there's.
And I gotta get the cable loose. I got a 15-foot cable on there. Okay.
I think we go down there.
And our bathroom. And there's Thomas.
Hello, you too.
I know one thing.
Takes a while.
A little laggy, but you know, it'll get adjusted. It works.
Steve?
Welcome to the host. I'm the host of the new show. So.
Well, I don't
Now
like
you
these.
want to join?
Too late. And we have a little kitchen over here. Kitchenette, I don't know what it is. We have a lot of, oh, popcorn machine, as described earlier. Way over there. Okay, so that's what we have. And I guess we'll call that a day.
Jumped in the box, guy came in. We missed like 5 minutes.
All right.
Busted the lock house and took off. The guy, and I told the guy.
Yeah, this clubhouse came, well, we had one at, there was a log cabin here at the fairgrounds. And it belonged to the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, both using it. And so this came open, they were gonna tear this was a bathroom. They were gonna tear it down, and the club decided, we got a lot of talent in the club, they decided to build a clubhouse out of it. And they have a 10-year lease. And that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyway. Sit down over here, so. I'll say goodbye to everybody. And we'll catch you here on the next live feed, I believe. It's gonna be on Tuesday, this next Tuesday. Take care, Rick.
You too.
All right, there's Rick. Okay. All right, you take care. All right. The young members, yeah, Rick is, not Rick, but Thomas is the youngest we have. And then we have other people, but Thomas is our youngest. So I'm thinking mid-20s, pretty close. Anyway.